And then
Bucky.
That Bucky, always up to something, right? Well, then fireworks will light up the sky over Lake Mendota at around 8:45.
There is such a rich history on this campus celebrating homecoming. The 114th homecoming.
Yep.
Today, right here, we are joined by a very special guest, like Mark said, UW Chancellor Jennifer Mnookin.
Yeah, thanks for taking time out. You're going to be in the parade a little bit later,
I am
right?
in just a few minutes, but I'm so pleased to get to talk to both of you as well. Thanks for having me.
How fun is it to have a big event like this? That feels like, doesn't it, like it's growing every year?
Oh, it's just fabulous. And this is one of the largest parades we've had. It is 114 years in the making. And we have more than 80 different entrants in the parade, different student groups, and the mayor will be here, and it's always just so much fun. And so many neighborhood children, community children, and adults watch and cheer, and also we're hoping to get a little candy.
That's a really cool thing we were talking about before even coming down here is how, State Street really is an extension of campus and how the community really comes together during homecoming, which is a really cool thing.
Absolutely. It's lovely that it's not just about the university, it's not just about our alums coming back. It's really a chance for the whole community to celebrate as well.
Yeah, and as some of those alum come back and learn about the school, what are some of the things the school's looking forward to, not only in this upcoming year, but in the years to come?
Well, there's so many great things happening on campus. It's hard to know where to start. I mean, first of all, we're going to start with a great victory over Penn State tomorrow.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Go Badgers. But some of the big projects that we have, we're doing a really interesting project involving growing our research and innovation around some very important areas that include AI and sustainability and health. And so we've got big initiatives happening in those spaces. And we also have some terrific projects going with our students, ranging from all kinds of student orgs to a project called Friendship in Real Life, Friendship IRL, a chance for students to come together in community and learn to make sure that they know how to talk to each other, both when they agree about things and sometimes when they don't agree as well. So those are just a couple of the many things happening on campus.
Tell us, Chancellor, what are you most looking forward to this homecoming weekend?
At the end of the day, it's really about community. It's so fabulous to see so many of our graduates and our alums come back to celebrate. It's great to see all of the student energy, and it's great to have a sense of our traditions and our history, and just all of the love for the experiences that people had here, and for the fact that we've got one of the greatest universities in the world right here in Madison, Wisconsin.
And I learned a really fun fact about Chancellor Mnookin I want to share. You pride yourself in your shoe collection. What's so special about it?
My husband would tell you I have way too many shoes.
Not true, I'm sure.
No, he would really tell you that. No question. But I also have been collecting a lot of shoes that are either partly or fully red, which is a very fun thing to do as a badger.
Yeah, well, you got to keep that going. You just got to grow it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
if you find good red shoes,
I'll let you know.
All right. We know you have to get to the parade. Thank you so much for taking time with us tonight.
Thanks so much for having me.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chancellor.
Go
And
Badgers.
someone already, go Badgers, that's right. Somebody already on the parade route. We're going to check in with our Charlie Shortino, our chief meteorologist. Charlie, where are you? What are you seeing this time?
Well, right now I'm at the top of Langdon Street. This is the very beginning of the staging area, and we have about I'd say 5 blocks of people staging and getting ready. So the parade's about to get underway. We have this dude on a very strange-looking bike behind us right now, but we are getting to the very beginning. The lead of the parade is a big fire truck, and that is where we are now. So now we are at the corner of Gilman and Langdon, and this is where the parade is going to begin. We are going to hang a right on Gilman Street, head up to State, and then as we head up to State, we will take a right. Are you driving this fire truck?
I am.
What's your name?
Andrew.
A lot of pressure. You're the first person in line here.
A lot of pressure. We should handle that. That'll be all right.
Yeah?
Yep.
You ready for this?
I am.
Was this part of your training?
It just kind of comes with the territory, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. The big question is, what happens if there's a fire and you guys are in the middle of a parade?
We got to break out.
That's why you're at the very beginning. So there's no obstructions in front of you.
Yep.
Are you excited for the parade?
I am. Yeah. It's my 3rd or 4th time doing it. So.
The homecoming parade or other parades?
this one here, homecoming.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Madison, north side.
Yeah. So how long have you lived here?
Oh, my whole life pretty much.
Whole
The
life.
last 3 years we moved out of Madison, but 38 years.
Yeah. What kind of? This is a big fire truck.
It is.
Is this the biggest one you guys have?
It is 60 feet long. It's a tiller truck. It's the only one that's up and running in the entire state.
A lot of sharp corners up there. No concerns?
No, it's the guy in the back. He's handling all those sharp turns back there.
Oh, you steer it from back there too.
Yep.
Well, congratulations on being the lead person in this parade. I hope you have a great one.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Parade's about to get underway here. Let's quick run up and take a look and see the crowds. And we can see from this vantage point there's already a pretty good crowd on Gilman. From past experience, I was in this parade last year. State will be more crowded than Gilman, but we've got a lot of kids. I see a lot of red up there. We are getting ready to go on the 2024 UW Homecoming Parade. We'll come back and talk to you in a bit.
All right,
Man.
Charlie, thank you so much. Hey, you got to talk to everyone in the
He's
parade,
covering
right?
so much
Yeah,
ground.
I like it.
Good work, Charlie. We're putting him to work tonight. Well, hey, we want to talk more about homecoming weekend and what goes into the planning. We heard it takes about a year. Joining us now, another very special guest, V. Shreether. You are with the UW Homecoming Committee. Thank you so much for being here. What goes into planning this awesome event?
So we start early, like January, and then like that's where the exec committee is picked. And then through the summer, we come up with ideas. What do we want to do for this year? What's like a theme or something? So this year, because it's near Halloween, we're doing like a Halloween theme. Like you can see with our buttons and stuff, it's like a spooky Halloween badger kind of theme. So it's like a year-round process.
We've seen a lot of alum already kind of walking by here that come back just for homecoming. What can they expect to see when they come back this year?
So we have the parade, which will go on from 6 to 7:30 today. Then after that is the multicultural yard show hosted in Shannon Hall at Memorial Union. And tomorrow there's the Badger Bash right before the game.
Amazing. So, alumni are here, so many. It's about them. It's also about the students who are currently here. Tell us what's in store for students and, what this weekend means to UW students.
To UW students, homecoming is celebrating students, campus itself, and our alumni, everybody who makes UW-Madison what it is. So for students especially, the parade is a big hit because we have entries from all around campus, various clubs around campus, and they get to walk through and be part of that Badger spirit. So I think that's a very big draw.
Yeah, more than 80 entrants this year. Were you impressed by how many people wanted to participate?
Yeah, because it's way more than last year.
Yeah.
So we were really impressed, and we were really happy that so many people wanted to participate with us and make homecoming such a great event.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for this weekend? You worked so hard to get here.
I think I'm most excited for the parade because it's like the culmination of everything that we've planned for from the beginning of the year. And just being able to walk through with my team is a great feeling.
I bet. What's it like to, homecoming's always a big thing for the university. What's it like to know that you helped put on such a huge event that so many alumni like being at and just such a festive spirit?
It feels great because it's all our hard work that goes into it, and to be able to put this out, you also need a lot of dedication, which I think our team is really good at. And we actually put in a lot of effort, coordinating with different people, different organizations, pulling everything together, and the fact that this is finally happening is such a great experience.
Amazing. So many Badger fans here. I've also seen a lot of Penn State fans as well. So putting on an event for them. Of course, the parade tonight, the big game tomorrow night. And we have a preview with Sports Director Mike Jocks.
Hello again, everybody. Well, everyone is having a great time at the parade tonight. Later on, everyone will be dreaming about the big homecoming game tomorrow at Camp Randall Stadium as the Badgers take on Penn State on WMTV 15. At 6:30, yes, a night game where the Badgers have had a lot of success before. Get this, Bucky is 10-1 in games at night at the camp since 2016, and if that's not good enough for you, shame on you. But the Badgers haven't lost a homecoming game since 2012. Quarterback Braden Locke says, yeah, this game is what it's all about, all of this.
tremendous opportunity for our program and our players and our coaches. You know, I'm a big believer that this is what you come to Wisconsin for, to play at Camp Randall at night against a big-time opponent. You know, it doesn't get any better than that. And you know, we've talked a lot about kind of having everything that we want in front of us. You know, and this is part of the climb. So, you know, we got to take it one play at a time against them and execute our plan. But like I said, it's a phenomenal opportunity for us.
Hey, join us at Badger Bash on Saturday at 4 o'clock at Union South for the best tailgate party in all of Madison, really all the world. Chief Meteorologist Charlie Shortino will be there. My co-MC, Gabriella Rusk. Lee Mills will also be there from WMTV Plus, the UW Dance Team, and of course, University of Wisconsin Marching Band. WMTV is a proud sponsor of Badger Athletics and Badger Bash at Union South. So it's the Badgers and the Nittany Lions at 6:30 on WMTV and at Camp Randall Stadium. We'll see you at Badger Bash on WMTV Sports after the game. And for all the post-game coverage, it's going to be amazing. In the studio, Mike Jocks, WMTV 15 Sports.
Jocko, thank you so much. Of course, it's going to be a big weekend here at UW, and fortunately the weather is cooperating. A nice night for the homecoming parade. Way nicer than we had last year. You may remember we had the cold, the rain, the wind. It wasn't ideal. This year, much different. Hopefully those parade goers are dressed appropriately now that the sun has kind of gone down. It is cooling off. We're going to be down to the 30s tonight. A frosty start to the weekend, so if you're kicking off that tailgating way early, remember it's a night game tomorrow, be prepared for that, but sunshine should prevail through the afternoon, and then we're going to look at another cool night as we head into tomorrow night, so we'll be a little bit on the cooler side if you are heading to the game, so dress appropriately. Kind of that time of the year we have the warm afternoons, but the very cool nights. Rest of the weekend, if you're hanging around town, check out some of that fall color. We're in peak right now, but we are going to be wrapping that up, I think, by the end of the weekend as well, and looking at some of those trees kind of going dormant for the winter as we head into next week. So make it a great UW homecoming weekend. Weather should cooperate, of course, for the parade tonight, for the game tomorrow, and anything else you're going to be doing around campus as we head through the next couple days. We're going to toss it back over to Mark and Elizabeth.
All right, Dukes, thank you. We're hearing Charlie in her ear saying the parade is just getting underway, but it takes a while for the floats to kind of catch up. So
we'll get you all
there
the coverage soon.
Yeah. One of the big parts about homecoming always is all the alumni that come back, and so I want to get your title correct. So Mackenzie Zadrali is here you're the Managing Director of Engagement Programs at the Alumni Association.
That's right.
Did he nail it?
Thank you. He nailed it. Thank
It's always
you.
helpful when it's written right in front of me. Why is it so great for alumni to come back? This always seems like such a big event. We've seen so many alumni walking around just before the parade even started.
Yes. This is a great annual event, an annual tradition for so many alums to come back to campus, to reconnect with their friends, to reconnect with students who are here on campus, in some cases their own children who are now going to school here. There's just a lot of great connections and connecting back with faculty and staff at the school as well.
Yeah. What's so special about being a Badger alum?
That's a great question. Well, we are a fun-loving, spirited bunch. I would say Badgers are always really well connected to one another, really welcoming, and very supportive of one another. And we like to, have our traditions and have a good time.
Yeah, we want to talk about the support, but everyone right now, you can see that parade is just getting underway, so that's why we're at a couple of boxes here. But what are some of the resources that you can provide for alumni, not just on this weekend, but year-round?
Yeah, that's a great question. Well, the Badger Network is incredibly strong. We have over 450,000 living alumni that live around the world. We have alumni chapters that are based in most all major cities, nationwide and around the globe. So that's a really wonderful resource. The Wisconsin Alumni Association, of course, we host events and engagements across the country and the globe as a great way to connect back to one another and to campus. And we're just continually here trying to do more and more for alums to keep them connected back to campus and one another.
One of my friends is an alum, and she gave me this bracelet. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing it. So thank you, Beth, for that. I appreciate it.
Well, it's so exciting to see the parade going right now, the 114th year of this amazing university celebrating homecoming. Mackenzie, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all you do for the alum and future alum too that are going to be making their way. So thank you so much. Are you watching the parade tonight?
Well, I'll be here setting up for the block party, which starts immediately following. So we'll welcome the parade as it ends and bring them down into Alumni Park into the terrace stage.
Amazing. You don't want to miss it.
Have a great weekend and go Badgers tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's right.
Penn State.
Thanks so much.
We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back.
Yeah, just cue me when you want to.
All right, a lot goes into planning homecoming every year. Of course, we've heard from a lot of people that helped. Joining us now from the union is experimental marketing coordinator Olivia Brassi. What a cool title, Olivia.
It's a blast. I love the title.
It's amazing. Of course, we know you from Badger Bash, the union. Tell us about what's going on after the parade. We see the parade, it's happening right now. What's going on after?
After the parade, you can come right back on over to the union, to the terrace location that we have out back, and you can enjoy the block party. The Alumni Association does a great job putting that on.
We just talked to Mackenzie, so we heard about that. That's amazing.
And then we have the yard show that happens in Shannon Hall, which is our grouping with the fraternity and sorority life.
How much planning goes into this? It seems like such a huge event, and it gets bigger every year.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger this year. The parade has over 80 entries, which is really awesome. Planning-wise, I feel like we don't ever stop. We take like a nice, maybe a winter break and come right back to it and figure out all the logistics for next year.
That's amazing. What can everybody expect this whole weekend? Because we're just kicking things off tonight.
Oh, we are just kicking things off. I mean, everything that we have around the university is super family friendly. We've got this going on. Obviously the parade, come out and enjoy. There's plenty of candy for everyone. We have Badger Bash tomorrow. We have a game watch at our set. So just lots of Badger spirit, lots of Badger band, Bucky, all of the best things about Madison.
Yeah, and tonight it kicks off with such a big event, but all weekend long, and hopefully it starts with, has a great night tomorrow with Wisconsin beating Penn State.
How many hours of sleep are you going to get this weekend, Olivia?
You know, I think 7.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all you do. And we'll see you at Badger Bash tomorrow.
Yes.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock start.
Awesome.
Olivia, thank you so much. Well, as you can see, the parade is underway, and passing us not that long ago was Officer Adam Prescott, who went by. He goes by AP. He's been in the department since 2019, and he was the UW-PD motor unit, and has been an important part of the department since 2000, actually. So.
And we saw Charlie. He interviewed the first leading part of the parade. This is ladder 1. We see it's actually a 2020 Pierce Ascendant 107-foot tiller aerial ladder. I don't know what that means, Mark,
It's
but
impressive,
it
though.
is really unique. It's the only one currently in service in the state of Wisconsin. Of course, Madison Fire Department showing out big tonight with these awesome fire trucks. Just look at that. That ladder is so neat. And Charlie talked to the driver of the ladder in his pre-interview. I think he said he's from Madison. And there we have, I think that might be Command Car 31 coming up too.
So being a reporter that's been on scene, when you see Command Car 31 pull up, you know there's someone who's going to be able to talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
OIC, right?
Yep.
Officer in charge.
So.
There they are.
Very cool, and they're always, it's always great to have the fire department in a parade, and they were throwing out candy too. So as Olivia was mentioning, as much candy as we can possibly get.
So it looks like they're going up State Street right now. That is where our rover cam is looking. Look at all those people, Mark, that all are around there watching the parade. It is really, really cool. What I love is that the campus really expands. It's not just UW campus. The lines get kind of blurred into the community. It flows into State Street. So many cool businesses there that are looking forward to people coming out this weekend and going to their businesses. It is just a really, really unique time.
Yeah, that area really has embraced, like you said, it blurred the line between the university and downtown.
It's kind of just one community, one UW community.
Speaking of staples and parades, this is VFW Post 7591. Of course, that stands for Veterans of Foreign Wars. It's on Cottage Grove Road here in Madison. It's a great place to go meet veterans and talk to veterans, but you don't have to be a veteran to be there. The public's welcome there. They do have a bar, and they have a Friday fish fry.
ROTC also there. So really, really cool. The color guard and drill team as well. And I think there they are right there. So that's really, really neat. And Mark, the next one I'm really, really excited for. It's the mini marshals. They're going to be coming up next. Let's see them. Oh, there's somebody. There they are. The mini marshals. This is a really, really cool one. They're distinguished guests. They're 3 separate cars that we're going to be seeing here. They are kids age 11 and under. And what they did is they did a coloring contest, and they get to be in the parade. They also get to, I think, be recognized at halftime in the game tomorrow, which is really cool. So we have 3 of them. Shaywan, Levi, and Adeline. So congratulations to our mini marshals. We have 3 of them.
You ever been part of a parade?
I have.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
So it's got to be fun for those, those little people to be in there.
It also gets really stressful, though, when you run out of candy.
It does.
Hey, there's Chancellor Jennifer Manukin. We just had her on set with us just a few minutes ago. She's having a bunch of fun with her husband there. Tons of spirit. It was great having her on before the show. Have you been in a parade, Mark?
I have. In fact, I've been in a parade a couple of times. When you're on TV, you're in parades. But I joined a parade once because my brother was in it.
Unannounced?
He's just just join the parade.
Oh.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Sometimes when you see a parade, you just got to walk in.
Yeah.
And there's the mayor, Satya Rhodes Conway.
Distinguished guest car for sure. 58th Madison mayor, initially elected in 2019, elected for her 2nd term in 2023. Pretty cool.
Here is always a favorite from the homecoming parade as well. This is a flatbed with the UW Alumni Band on there. So much, you mentioned it when you were talking to the chancellor, how much alumni love to come back here and love to still be a part of the school. And especially the band.
And they sound great.
Yeah.
They do not sound like they've taken any time off from music. I hope they'll be at Badger Bash tomorrow. I don't know if they will, but that would be really cool if they made an appearance there.
I wonder how much practice they were doing before the parade.
Maybe that's what we heard before.
It could be.
Yeah.
Right behind us where we're sitting right now is where the check-in was for everybody, so we could feel the energy kind of building very early in the evening, actually.
Yeah, we got a lot of groups kind of coming through, getting a sneak peek of the parade there. So, what do we have next, Mark? What are we going to be looking out for in that car? Wisconsin Union Director there. And,
Come and gone. Sometimes with those Mustangs,
So quick.
I would know. They drive by fast.
Oh, yeah, Mark's Mustang. Yep.
So Charlie Shortino is out in the thick of it right now. We want to send it out to him and see what's going on where he is. We hear bagpipes right now, Charlie.
I hear a lot of bagpipes up there. We're walking on Gilman Street. It is a great atmosphere down here. Tons of kids. We have the streets are lined with people. We've got an ambulance here in case something goes wrong with me. What's your name?
Mark Ott.
Mark Ott. So I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Is this something that you guys can help me with?
Fully equipped to take care of any of your needs at this point.
Is this a real ambulance?
It used to be the town of Madison's decommissioned ambulance, but it is not a working ambulance any longer.
What's it used for now?
It's a tailgating vehicle.
A tailgating vehicle?
A tailgating vehicle.
So you have anesthesia in the back?
No, too many people would get in trouble with that.
All right. Well, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being in the parade.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, it's a great scene down here. We're approaching State Street. Well, we're about a block away. Candy being thrown all over the place. The kids are having a great time. Let's ask some of the kids if they're having a great time. Stand by. Hi, guys.
I think that was the big red ambulance, right?
I think it was the big red ambulance.
Very cool. Very cool to see.
Yeah. So we have a lot more of the parade. If you're just tuning in, we are live here at the Union for the UW Parade, the 114th parade because of homecoming. Of course, we are getting kind of a split screen view right now. Look at all of those spectators in their Badger gear on State Street, just really eating this up.
Yeah, we have a drone as well that we've brought in special this year. Had to recharge your batteries a little bit, but hopefully we can get a drone shot. Look at that. What a beautiful shot of the parade from high above downtown Madison.
Do you recognize anything down there, Mark? I'm trying to see. I don't think I can.
I think that's State Street.
Oh,
Can
definitely State Street.
Move it or zoom in a little bit maybe, but...
You can just see, though, I love seeing all of the people lining the street. That is such a cool shot right there. And we were talking about State Street as well, of course, a really big weekend for all the businesses there. If you're visiting, if you're out of town, you definitely want to stop and frequent this area. It's an area that students love, alumni love. It means a lot to a lot of people.
A lot of history in the homecoming parade too. We mentioned this is 114th homecoming parade. But if you look back on some of the stories, like back in 1911, they called it the Smokes and Cider event. They invited some alumni back. They said, why don't you come back for the game? A lot showed up, and they said, even in the paper, they said they definitely came back, and that was kind of the origin of everything.
That is a really good fact, Mark. I didn't know that. Another really cool thing that we're kind of witnessing right now is all of the student involvement in this parade that's really making it special this year. More than 80 entrants in the parade, but I was talking to the group that's behind us that we mentioned in the tents, checking everybody in. 700 students total in the parade, and 50 different student groups alone. So that is really, really neat to see. And you see all those people participating. And Mark, this is really just the kickoff of homecoming. The weekend has so many more events going on here.
Yeah, and the university has really done a focus on growing this homecoming parade event. And it really is great for the community, because you mentioned all the students that are turning out. But we saw a ton of kids out here earlier today. Some dressed as Bucky the Badger.
Of course, those Bucky hats are just so cute.
A lot of family events, so that's really great to see.
I think Charlie was looking for the people on stilts. Maybe they are with this really cool bike.
I thought you were going to say Charlie wanted to ride that bike.
Oh, no, we wouldn't want to see that. That would be a disaster.
That is Jonathan B., actually. He's a high wheel bicyclist from Madison who performs at events all over southern Wisconsin, including Middleton Good Neighbor Festival, Town of Greendale's 4th of July Parade, the Menominee Falls 4th of July Parade. So he looks brave.
Yeah, Jonathan, I have a question for you. How do you get on and off that bike?
Yes.
That is what I need to know. Belly dancing at UW. I think that's the group we're seeing on your screen right now. Another group that stood out to us on this. Such a variety and diversity in groups here, for sure.
If that's not the belly dancers, it would be a coincidence they're dressed like belly dancers. So
and they come after Jonathan B. in the parade lineup. What a coincidence. What is this, a quarter scale tractor team maybe? They're a walking group there. That's a really cool looking set of wheels right there.
Yeah, very fitting for Wisconsin too. You got to have tractors in parades.
Oh yeah, well we didn't miss out on that. There's somebody passing out candy, very important. Those kids look like they're having a great time. If you are headed out to the parade, make sure you are bundled up here. It's a really nice fall night, no rain, anything like that. Just bring your hat, bring your Bucky gear. Gonna get some candy, and have a really cool look here at what's going on. I think I hear jump around.
I do, yeah, and I think it's coming from that big red ambulance.
There
that
it is
Charlie talked to
again,
before.
man.
Yeah,
All this FaceTime, the big red ambulance. I was actually talking to the driver before our broadcast. Local group here said they started the big red ambulance during COVID when their kids went to UW, had to wait a year because of COVID, but now they come to every home game and have a really, really cool tailgate. I think we're going to get a dance performance here too.
Elevation Dance Team, EDT. It was created to provide HBCU-style majorette and hip-hop dance to students on campus. We get a performance right in front of us. I like it.
Yeah. Bring it to you live. Of course, this is, thank you for watching wherever you stream. WMTV is proud to be the official broadcast partner of the UW Homecoming Parade. Again, like Mark said, this event is getting larger and larger every year. There we go, a live look at the parade. You don't even have to come out. You can just watch it on our live stream. It's really, really cool. But that energy, that Wisconsin energy is just really, really palpable down here.
It really sets the tone for what is a great weekend. It really does. Homecoming happening, of course, the game kicks off at 6:30 tomorrow night. It's in prime time because they're playing a very talented Penn State team, but I'm not worried.
You sounded a little worried there.
I'm not worried. I think they can do it. I think they can shock the world. They can pull it off.
Chancellor Mnuchin is very confident that the Badgers are going to get a win tomorrow, but we will see for sure. I'm confident that they will too. It's homecoming. We're going to bring it home for sure.
Again, you're watching the Elevation Dance Team. They were actually started in 2021, so they've been a few years now. They've been entertaining crowds here in the Madison area.
Yeah, and they say that their team goal is to provide a tiny portion of the HBCU Black experience to students who desire it, as well as to prioritize academic success, which is really, really neat.
Yeah, and we see that all the time too. You know, kids who get involved in sports and get involved in things like dance teams tend to focus a little bit more when it comes to being responsible and you know, doing their schoolwork. So it's good to get people involved, meet new friends.
And they're doing a really great job too. And like you said, Mark, I think you noticed this last year, kind of parades kind of ebb and flow. We noticed maybe there a little bit of a stop, but obviously here we go. We're picking right back up again with more groups coming on out.
Yeah, this is BMOC Incorporated, a focus on students, workforce, and upscale conventional housing. It's been managing communities across the Midwest for more than 40 years.
Yeah, their president and CEO is William J. Levy, is leader of the field, holding a leadership position with the Institution of Real Estate Management. They say they're proud to be an IREM-based company.
All right, and we're going to send it back over to Charlie, I think, who again is in the thick of it. And Charlie, where are you?
I'm at. Yeah. There it is. Oh.
Would you like some candy, sir?
Hello, Gabriella.
Hey, are we live?
I believe we are, yes.
Well, we've passed out a lot of candy to morning show viewers so far, and it's been great.
The 15 News vehicle.
Yes, the 15 News vehicle, which may be now holding up the entire parade.
You guys are on the wrong side of the clock here.
Oh, okay, there's time. Hello, everyone.
And Tim Elliott.
How we doing? Happy homecoming.
Doing well, and here's Ty. Hi, Ty.
He's a leopard. Happy homecoming. Happy homecoming.
A lot of fun there. Why do they get the candy and they get to be in the parade? And that looks like a lot of fun.
But we're having a ton of fun here. If you
Yes.
can actually look behind us, groups are kind of finishing the parade. I see the UW Alumni Band just finished up, so still a lot going on here at Union, or the Union. Also, we keep mentioning after the parade, a lot going on right here. This is the after party. This is the place to be. We have silent disco, which Mark doesn't know what that is.
I've never done it.
But we're going to do it tonight. Yeah. Silent disco, stargazing, even fireworks later, Mark.
That's my favorite. The fireworks, absolutely. There's going to be face painting as well. 8:15, there's a big pep rally. It begins at the Memorial Union Terrace stage, which is right over there from our direction. So yeah, it's going to be a night of fun here.
Yeah,
like
beautiful night for it. Here comes the Alumni Band. Great job, everybody.
Nice job.
Here they come in. Oh, what a fun night. We see all these people. They told us the group that the student group that put on and planned this, that the theme is kind of Halloween because Halloween is very close by. So we saw some costumes. If you see costumes, anything like that, that's probably why you're seeing that.
And that is the Wisconsin International Student Association, which is marching in this as well. You missed the Madison bagpipes that went by. You could certainly hear them though.
Oh yeah,
Charlie's
oh yeah,
microphone.
you can't miss them.
A lot of groups going through tonight, which is a lot of fun. And as you mentioned, sometimes in these parades there'll be a little bit of gaps as they stop, including our own truck that stopped for a minute. But there's kiddos with bags of candy and lots of families out tonight.
And some Halloween bags too. They're getting to jump on trick-or-treating. This is going to be a time where they get a ton of candy. Mark, something really unique and new about our broadcast this year is we get to take you not only on the ground view, but up to the sky for a bird's eye view. Let's get our drone. Let's check in.
There it is, hovering above State Street here in Madison as a lot of people are coming out. And as I was talking to you earlier today too, State Street's really the party place to be for this parade. There's a lot of people there and a lot of energy.
Oh yeah, a lot of energy there, a lot of things going on around campus too. There's going to be a lot of energy. People are kind of filtering in now. It's getting more active here at the Union. But yeah, I mean, still a lot of parade to be had, a lot of candy to collect, and a lot of groups to really celebrate. This is homecoming, right? These are student groups, these are alumni, these are community members all coming together to celebrate Madison, Wisconsin, being a Badger. Look at that beautiful Capitol view. Of course, the Capitol on the Isthmus, such a special campus here at UW, Mark.
You could not ask for a better backdrop for a homecoming parade.
Oh, I got the chills. It wasn't because I'm cold either. It's because of that shot right there on our drone.
Yeah, great shot. Hopefully we can get back to ground level here and catch some of the floats going by in the 114th homecoming parade here for UW-Madison.
80 plus groups are participating, definitely more than last year. This parade is growing and growing and growing year round. 700 students at least participating on the ground in this parade, which is really cool. 50 student groups are out there, so that makes up more than half of them, which is really, really neat. Of course, here, this is an iconic part of State Street. So many people kind of out and about enjoying. It is so good to see, Mark.
Yeah, I didn't go to UW-Madison, so I don't know how busy those corners get down there on State Street. From what I've heard, it's the place to be.
Well, it's okay, Mark, because it's homecoming, so you have Badger spirit in your heart.
Yeah, I do. And I've got the alumni slap bracelet. So
okay, so then you're in. Tell me about that snap bracelet. What's going on there?
My friend Beth.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there's
Ty. There's Tim Elliott from our morning show. Is Ty passing out candy or eating all the candy?
With those paws in the bag there, I'm sure eating.
I also, earlier I said, oh, I see a cheetah out here, and Ty quickly corrected me, and he said, I'm a leopard. Yeah. There's Brooklyn, our Brooklyn Andres, and Gabriella Rusk going in right there. Okay, now tell me about your snap bracelet.
So yeah, Beth from a friend of mine who I see all the time at Echo Tap, which has the best pizza in the city in my opinion so far.
Echo Tap.
Yep, Echo Tap gave me this. So she's an alum, and she gave me the alum slap bracelet. So
an honorary alum tonight, Mark McPherson.
Yes.
Super cool. Look at that dog. I bet, is that an inflatable dog or? Okay. All right, there's our crew again. I hear from my producer that the chief meteorologist, Charlie Shortino, is ready for a check. He is in the thick of it on the parade. Look at that cute dog, though.
Puppy.
I hope Charlie's by that dog.
Yeah, we are corner of State and Gilman now. What is this float all about, guys?
ASABE, Biological Systems Engineering.
Biological Systems Engineering. All right, that sounds complicated. What are your names?
Lindsay.
Evan.
And how did you guys decide to be in the parade?
Well, I was in the parade last year with my friend Cammie, and everyone loved our float so much, so we had to come back this year.
Can you describe your float?
Yeah, so we have a case tractor here, and we've got some hay with some fall decorations on it, just kind of showing our agricultural engineering, background.
Awesome. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, having a great time.
All right, you're about halfway through.
Oh, yeah.
You got State Street. It gets pretty chaotic down there.
Yes, it does.
Good thing you have a big tractor. That'll keep the crowds away.
Definitely.
All right, yeah, corner of State and Gilman. This tends to be one of the most crowded spots on the parade. Take a look at this crowd around here.
Evan May. Dave May's kid.
Oh!
Yeah. How's it going?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, Charlie was just talking to the American Society for Agricultural and Biological Engineers. If you missed his interview, yeah. So he caught up with the smart kids, and pretty cool. This group, they offer major tracks in machinery systems, natural resources, and food and bioprocessing. So pretty cool. I love the outfit too.
Yeah, I need to get my cow overall.
Yes, it's so Wisconsin. We love it.
It's such an important thing too, because when you think about how much, you ask any farmer in Wisconsin how much agriculture has changed, not just in the state but in the Midwest, you really do need almost a degree to keep up with all of it. It's
all the new
changing year to year.
technology, the different things. Yeah, it's definitely a full-time job just to keep up with those. Another tractor! We love to see it. It is just so Wisconsin. It looks like a nice Halloween theme as well. Bucky right there. What is he holding, Mark?
A pitchfork, I think. Yeah, he's ready to bale hay.
Farmer Bucky. We love to see it.
Yep.
All right, we're seeing it from the ground, though. What do you say we take another look?
Yeah, let's take a look. It's a beautiful shot. Let's get a look at our drone that we've have flying for the first year here as we cover this parade. There it is.
Beautiful.
Beautiful shot with the Capitol in the background. Right behind the American Society of Agriculture and Biological Engineers for the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association. It's a pre-professional society that works to promote a world of communication sciences and disorders. It works to build a community around the world of speech pathology and audiology in order to assist members within its building with connections, experiences, and interests throughout the field.
Yeah, through volunteering, mentorship, community building, and meeting with professionals throughout the field, their goal is to unite and build the world of CSD. So pretty cool.
Very cool
there.
Bubbles.
We love the bubbles. And Mark, I was noticing in the drone shot just how much the skyline of Madison has also changed. We talk about housing all the time, student housing on the news, a lot of buildings. It just seems like apartment building after apartment building.
Right.
It keep popping up everywhere. You know, people want to come to Madison. They want to live here, and it's just such a beautiful sight to see all those buildings.
I bet you there are alum that come back if they haven't been here in years, and that skyline looks completely different to them.
Yeah.
So many buildings have been going up.
But I love too that no matter what buildings are around, that Capitol is just always front and center and is just so beautiful as we're seeing it live right now from our drone at the UW Homecoming Parade.
You mentioned all those buildings going up. Some of it is student housing. You did a story recently just about how difficult it is sometimes to find student housing. In fact, there was a student moving in on move-in day who said next week we're going to start looking for housing for next year.
Yeah. It is it's so stressful for students. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And we know why, because this is such a great place to live and learn and work as well. So more groups from the ground. We'll take you back to the ground of our parade. Still candy flowing, Mark. Sometimes when we get to this point in the parade, the candy kind of dries up. That is not the case here.
No, and especially not with the Badger Olympians is who you're looking at right there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so let's list off who's in that truck.
Okay.
Lauren O'Connor, who competed in the Paris Olympics in women's rowing.
That is so cool.
Jaden Eicherman,
Gregorchuk, I think,
so
yeah.
sorry.
Tokyo 2021 and Paris 2024, right? As diving.
Yes.
Super cool. Then Ben Street is also on that float 2020. Men's ice hockey, of course, we love hockey here in the Badger State. Such a rich history with that program, men and women. And then we have Kimberly Santiago, 1988 and 1992 women's rowing. Our women's rowing team too is so cool. And oh my gosh, we found him.
There's Bucky.
There's Bucky. We've been looking for that mischievous Badger all night. Can't be a parade. Oh, does he have rollerblades on?
No.
Oh, okay. Bucky doesn't rollerblade. I just learned though, I went to a men's hockey game last weekend. I love Bucky's tradition at the hockey game. He does a headstand on the ice.
He does?
Yes, every single hockey game, Bucky does a headstand. So
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
they'll
have to
do
go
it in
to
the
that.
parade though. More cows coming, more tractors coming. We love to see that, of course.
I think that's probably Raising Cane's chicken.
Oh.
Yep, which is why cows feel so safe being there.
Oh,
Right?
got it. That's what
Yeah.
they say. Okay. Are they passing out chicken nuggets?
That'd be nice. If they are, I'm headed there.
Yeah. We'll
Let's
see you
go.
later, Mark. Oh, a whole truck. That is a cow. We love to see that.
Again, more cow overalls too. So if you're thinking about my Christmas gift this year,
Got it.
overalls.
I'll write that down. Okay. And I love all the UW pride that's going on. We're holding up our W's for a big Wisconsin win. Man, it is just so exciting. I love seeing all those people out there. Again, we are broadcasting live from outside of the Union. It is a beautiful night out here, Mark.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I want to give a quick shout out while we have a little bit of a break in the parade to our crew
Oh,
who
yeah.
has been not only planning this for months, but they came out very early today to get all of this set up. It's a huge production to do, but it's good to be able to bring this parade and this sort of experience at UW to everyone at home. So,
Yeah, last year you were part of the team that did it for the first time.
Yeah.
How has it been for you?
This year, much better only in that it's not raining and it's not freezing cold. So
Yeah.
anyone who was at the parade last year remembers, but it's so much fun to be around all of this excitement and all of this energy. The Chancellor stops by every year. We had Miss Wisconsin and Miss America that were at the desk last year with
Yeah.
us. So it's just a lot of fun on the weekend. It's fun to be a part of it.
It's cool because even if you didn't go here, you feel everybody is a Badger this weekend for homecoming, which is really cool.
Yeah, let's send things back over to Charlie Shortino.
Our
who has
UW
been-
alum.
Yeah, geez. As we see someone do a flip, the action club's walking by.
All right, we are following the UW Water Ski Club. Hey, have you ever been interviewed while you were water skiing?
I have never been interviewed while water skiing. This is probably the closest to it though.
How'd you guys come up with this idea?
We've always done it. For the parade, we love bringing the boat out, love seeing the crowd, energy is awesome.
Got a boat and rollerblades. They're pretending to water ski. It's awesome. You see it all. Boy, I'll tell you, it is crowded here on State Street, about 10, 12 people deep as we roll down the 400 block at State Street now.
All right, yeah, the water ski and wakeboard club. I've never been able to get up on a wakeboard, but I've been water skiing since I could walk. So
Really?
Yeah.
I can't even get up on water skis.
Really?
Yeah.
Your fiance has a boat.
Well, can't do it, not yet. But yeah, they have over 60 skiing and wakeboarding members. They practice on Lake Monona, compete in 4 tournaments. It's so cool to watch them
Yeah.
compete. It is really cool, even just to practice. If you're ever by Lake Monona, they work so hard.
Yeah.
And what is really cool is when they do their pyramids, there are people of all ages and all sizes. So these
Yeah.
really cute little kids are water skiing already and getting on top of this pyramid. They are such a talented group. Really neat.
I live down by the lake. It's a lot of fun to watch them. And the ski jumps are fun to see too.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yep.
That's super cool. Okay, who do we have here? We have A lot of happy people, that's who we have. Great groups. Look at these people just jumping for joy, waiting for that candy to come, probably. At least that's what I would be thinking.
I was just about to say these kids are going to sleep well tonight, but not if they get into the candy.
No. Okay, what is that? Badger something club? A really cool truck, if anything. Very decked out. Love the decorations. There's a nice wave there for the camera. We love to see it. Super, super cool there, and a ton of excited people. More of those overalls, Mark, that I'm going to get you for Christmas.
Yeah, it's impossible not to look good in cow overalls, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's
We'll go
a
with that?
statement.
Okay.
That's a statement.
We'll find out after I get a pair.
Yeah.
I'll wear them on the air.
Okay. Well, we have some more people kind of coming up in the parade. This is really, really cool to see all these groups coming out there. Safe Harbor, I think that's the group that we're seeing come up right now, which is super cool to see. So many different student groups, so many different community groups, all coming together, which is really, really neat there, and everybody is so excited. I just love the enthusiasm that we can just see through the screen right now. Just imagine if we were out there on State Street with Charlie. Super, super neat.
Yeah, I think. As I'm looking at groups showing up behind us here, we have a.
Who is that? A snowmobile?
Yep,
is
we
that?
have a snowmobile.
How do you drive a snowmobile on the road?
Carefully.
I didn't know you could do that.
You do it very carefully.
Okay. Super, super cool there. And yeah, okay, the snowmobile. I want to know more about the snowmobile. Badger SAA Clean Snowmobile,
I was
maybe?
just talking about how great our crew is, and they just came over and gave us an update on where we are, which is 53.
Yes, 53, the snowmobile. They take a stock snowmobile and make it cleaner, quieter, and get this, Mark, more fuel efficient while still maintaining and even improving performance, which is really, really neat and such a feat.
Yeah, more dancing. This is Optima Dance. It's an organization that was created in 2003 to give dancers the opportunity to, showcase their own choreography and perform in student choreographed works. So it's a lot of fun.
During the fall and spring semesters, this group offers a lot of opportunities for members, including performance, volunteer opportunities, as well as weekly classes. We love to see groups, they do so much, are so involved, they still make the time to volunteer, which is super, super neat here. A pretty big dance group here too, which is neat.
And you talk to dancers. I talked to a crew earlier this week, and they start as a little kid dancing, and then they just keep doing it. All throughout your life, it's like a nice little group of, nice little family of dancers, and you can just keep doing it no matter how old you get.
And a super cool thing about this group, Optima Dance, if you're missing them on the parade route, don't worry, because they'll be performing tonight following the parade at the homecoming block party at Alumni Park. Right by us, Mark.
Yeah.
Right by the Memorial Union, so you can come check them out right there. And hey, while you're at it, come say hello to us. We are broadcasting live right outside the Union. We have our desk set up with our great crew. We have a crew on the ground, of course, and a crew in the sky.
Yep. We're hopefully going to take another look at that drone shot, which is the absolute most beautiful shot of the night. There it is.
Gorgeous. The Capitol, it's looking beautiful. The parade, you can see the parade route where it's kind of cut off there. I think it's the 500 block of State Street that they have up there. So a lot of people on the parade route, a lot of opportunities to see this come through. And as crews are making their way through, the kind of end where everybody is stopping is back at the Union, which is where we are, which is where the after party is. Still so much to do for this homecoming weekend.
Yeah, we just saw before we took the drone shot, that's the Miss Madison Scholarship Organization. Young women between the ages of 14 to 27 can win scholarships for higher education while getting the opportunity to advance to Miss Wisconsin and Miss America.
And you were just mentioning, Mark, last year in our first live broadcast of the parade, you had Miss America and Miss Wisconsin here and talked with them. So that's super, super cool.
We actually knew Miss Wisconsin.
We worked with Miss Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Lila Sherry, our former co-worker. She is amazing. So are these dancers. This is Premier Dance Team coming up here. Wisconsin Premier Dance is a completely student-run and student choreographed team on campus, led by two captains, both from Muskegon, Wisconsin. So Badgers here at heart. They specialize in jazz and hip hop, which is super, super cool here. I love that it's all student run, student led, and a really big group participating. Lots of dancers in the parade, Mark.
Yeah, they like, as you mentioned, they specialize in jazz and hip hop. They're taking 2 types of routines to a collegiate competition this winter in Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin.
All right. Okay, this one, let me tell you about this. This is
They were in the parade
Baja
last
SAE.
year. Yep.
Oh.
As well. Yeah.
This is really cool. This group designs, makes, and they compete these single-seat off-road vehicles in national competitions in the spring against 90 other university teams. That's a super cool car.
Very cool. And they actually finished second in what they called a 4-hour endurance race in Pennsylvania. They raced against 100 other teams. So
Wow.
very talented.
I didn't know that we had that talent here in Wisconsin, but now we do.
Yeah.
All right, this group is really, really fired up. I think it is the Student Occupational Therapy Association, maybe?
SOTA.
SOTA?
Yeah,
Okay.
SOTA.
They represent the doctoral occupational therapy students, which is really, really cool. They advocate for OT and build their professional skills, building community, leadership, collaboration. Really, really neat group there.
They are having a lot of fun, and someone else having a lot of fun, Charlie Shortino. So we're going to check back with him. He is along the parade route in the thick of it. Where are you, Charlie?
All right, we are right in front of Urban Outfitters. This is 500 block of State Street. It is what I would describe as organized chaos down here. Organized chaos. Look at these people. Yeah, boy!
Happy homecoming! I'm on TV! I'm on TV. Hi!
Say hi, Charlie. Hi. Say hi, Charlie. Happy. Hey, Charlie.
A woman of few words.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Most MLS I've ever seen.
How is it? Hi, Junior. I miss you.
We're now in front of State Street Brats. It's about to get crazy. All right, yeah, we are walking along State Street. It is crazy. We're gonna send it back to you guys at the desk. We'll check in with you maybe one more time if I'm still around. Sure.
Okay. Yes, Olivia, come here. We're raising money for Safe Harbors, Humorology, the largest philanthropic thing. I'm getting run over for the kids. This is super important. Olivia, tell them more.
So we are the largest student-run philanthropy in the state of Wisconsin, and every year fraternity and sorority pair up and create a mini musical, and we're trying to raise $500,000 this year. So, good luck to you.
Good luck to you. All right, back to the desk.
If there was ever any doubt that Charlie Shortino is a huge star, that put it to rest right there.
Oh my gosh, that was the most efficient interview I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Hey, Fish, can you back up a little? We want to get you in the shot. There's a giant fish over here that just exited the parade looking for worms. So much going on. Oh, there's the fishtail.
Yep, you'll see him in a second. There he is.
See the fish behind us?
Looking
super,
for worms.
super cool. People are coming out of the parade, finishing up. Such a cool, cool night here. There goes the fish. The fish is looking for worms. There he goes, walking away. I wonder if they were with the flotilla, the Fools Flotilla group. Such a cool group. They do this awesome, awesome float on the Yahara River. Super, super cool. More super cool things. Look at these jugglers.
The Mad Jugglers are with the, oh no.
That would have been me.
Never gonna live that down.
I can't juggle, can you?
You can't juggle 3?
No.
I probably could. If one of you guys gets me 3 tennis balls, I bet you I can juggle.
Yeah.
I bet you
I won't believe it until I see it.
So those are the Mad Jugglers. They are Madison area jugglers. They're a club centered around just what it implies, juggling, but they also do unicycle, they do balancing tricks, and have a bunch of other skills. So these parades are meant for people like jugglers. And there's Bucky.
We love Bucky. This parade was meant for Bucky.
Yeah.
Super, super cool. Oh, Bucky's giving hugs. This is just super cool. That car is really, really cool too. What is that? Wisconsin Badgers, University of Wisconsin. Oh yeah, that's the I think John Stofflet actually did an interview on that car a few years ago. John Stofflet, our former anchor, of course, at WMTV 15 News, also a Badger alum.
Yeah,
we love to see it. The Spirit Squad, right there. Bucky Wagon and the Spirit Squad. We love to see the Spirit Squad, one of Jocko's favorite groups. They come to Badger Bash every week as well, which is so fun. They will be there tomorrow. Badger Bash starts at 4 o'clock, bringing all that spirit every single week to Camp Randall and to Badger Bash. We love to see it.
And they were actually following that fire truck you saw was from a 1932 American LaFrance fire engine.
So cool.
Yeah, it's been a part of the campus scene since 1971.
Bucky Wagon has also been to Badger Bash. And of course, okay, we have Bucky, we have the Spirit Squad. What comes next?
Fun.
The marching band, of course. It is just the triple threat here, the pride and joy of UW, the marching band. So fun. Mark, the Wisconsin band was created in 1885, which is so cool. There they come. They always come in style, too. They always have something up their sleeve, which I just love.
Yeah, of course, the band is directed by Dr. Corey Pompey.
We love Dr. Pompey, so spirited as well. 10 appearances at the Rose Bowl, as well as performances in Tokyo, Tampa, San Antonio, Nashville, Tucson, El Paso, Birmingham, Shreveport, and New York City. They're a little busy, I would say. They're a busy group.
Yeah, and anyone who's been to the games here has seen this band in the fifth quarter. Of course, songs like On Wisconsin, which is huge. You've Said It All, and Varsity. You can also hear the Beer Barrel Polka.
Oh.
One of my favorites.
Okay.
And the Chicken Dance.
Okay, Tequila, Space Badgers, many more. Band members keep things active by rolling vigorously on the ground, playing while standing on their heads, kicking their legs in the air. You really never know what to expect with these guys. My favorite, though, I mean, the drum line is great. I love the tubas, though. I know I'm not the only one. The tubas steal the show every single time.
You like the tubas?
I love the tubas.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I think they'd be happy to hear that they're getting some love.
Oh, they get so much love. The tubas are the favorite at UW, actually. So especially on game day, we love to see them kind of traveling in a little pack. They enter Badger Bash last. Look at the drum line, though. They're just really taking it away tonight.
Yeah, and anyone who's been to Badger Bash knows it's a great event start to finish, but then the band comes in and really just brings the house down.
And hey, I think the tubas are coming. I think I see some tubas. There's some cymbals. My mom played the cymbals in the marching band in college.
I have no sense of beat whatsoever, so that would not be.
Yeah, well.
There's your tubas.
There's the tubas. My tubas. Wow. Wow. I don't know if I could take credit for that. But they're so cool. How do you do those kicks holding that huge instrument? I actually tried to play the tuba in jazz band in 7th grade. Yeah, they wanted me to play tuba in jazz band.
Is it something you want to talk about, or is it didn't go well?
I tried to play it and it did not work. So I give them. Band members are so athletic. The things that they have to do, play their instrument, which takes so much endurance and breath, and then to do things like that, it is just really, really cool to see. And what also is really cool to see, this is the homecoming committee and committee alumni. A huge, huge congratulations to them. Such an amazing event tonight. So much fun here, Mike.
Yeah, and of course, ending the parade in style, the fire department Engine 4, bringing everything to a close here in a parade. Like we said, you cannot have a parade without the fire department.
No, you cannot. Engine 4, 2021 Pierce Enforcer engine with Pierce Manufacturing's new state-of-the-art idle reduction technology, IRT. Super, super cool. The fire department started the show, ended the show, and look at that show-stopping view from our drone right there. Madison, State Street, beautiful.
You can see the marching band lined up there with Engine 4 behind it. This might have been the end of the parade, but it's not the end of the night.
That's right.
As we've mentioned, there's a multicultural homecoming yard show at Shannon Hall. The pep rally at Memorial Union Terrace stage. That starts at 8:15 and goes to 8:45.
Yep.
And then my favorite part of the night, which is the fireworks always. So.
The fireworks, and don't
Big
forget
night.
the silent disco. And again, this is just night one of a really, really, really special weekend. Of course, tomorrow we have the big game against Penn State. A night game, 6:30 for you. Before that, of course, we have Badger Bash, which we will also be at, which is just such a fun time. We're going to see a lot of the groups that we saw in the parade tonight. They will be at Badger Bash tomorrow.
Yeah, I had to give a shout out to Kyle Deckelbaum, who was a friend of mine that I worked with ages ago in lacrosse. He's an alum, and he came by to say hi to me today, so it's nice to see him. That's part of the fun of this, right?
Yeah.
Is to have alum come back and to see some old friends and just party here in Madison.
Yes,
I like it.
another, Mark, a big shout out that we don't want to forget, and we want to give another one to, is our crew here at WMTV 15 News making all this happen. Our executive producer, Maria Reefer, who has been working tirelessly, so this broadcast, we can bring it to you wherever you stream, anywhere around the world, which is really, really neat. We have so many talented people making all of this happen for us tonight, bringing us all of this joy, these smiling faces you see, these people in the crowd with so much Badger spirit. It really is just really heartwarming to see.
Yeah, we're lucky actually to be able to exclusively broadcast this for you, to be part of such a big event that's only growing every year, right? We have something like 80 floats in this one, 700 students taking part. The energy just keeps getting bigger every year.
Yes, definitely. WMTV, again, we're proud to be the official broadcast partner of the UW Homecoming Parade, the 114th parade, which is just so, so special. And we'll be back next year again for the 115th parade, which, Mark, might even be bigger.
I hope so. It's got to get bigger. We got to at least pass the 80 floats we had here. And special thanks to the chancellor too. When you're a chancellor of a university, it's pretty busy, especially when you're in a parade.
Oh yeah.
And she stopped by, and it was great to talk to her earlier tonight too.
Fun fact about the chancellor, I mentioned this when she was joining us. She has a shoe collection, and it is red shoes is what she looks for. Even if, like today, she had some black heels on, and the heel was red, which is really, really cool. I think I see that fish again.
Yep.
There's that fish right behind us. More jugglers, which is so fun to see, and just so many more groups coming through. Again, it is so cool to bring you this parade from the ground. We can bring it to you from the sky. We have Charlie, of course, out there in the thick of things, Mark and I at the desk here, and a whole crew working to bring all of this joy to you live.
Yep, those mad jugglers, as we saw before, in their groove, and we're hoping to find Charlie, who may be somewhere still in the middle of that parade, hopefully.
All right, a light up car coming by. Maybe that's, I think that was a rugby ball, Mark. I'm not sure about that.
The men's and women's rugby teams for Madison are in this parade. So, and again, here's this fire truck
Bucky
that we saw.
Wagon.
Yep, with the Spirit Squad right behind them.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Bucky Wagon. We know Bucky Wagon, so that we know Bucky's got to be close. So does Charlie Shortino. There he is.
There he is. How's it going down there, Charlie?
You want me? Okay. All right. UW cheerleaders rolling through now. Here comes the UW band. Dr. Corey Pompey. How's it going?
It's going great. What a wonderful night.
It's been a great day.
It has been a great day, and the weather has been great, and that's all because of you.
Well, I will take credit. What are you guys playing for us?
Well, this is on Wisconsin. So, what can you do better than that?
Thanks for doing this, Corey. I know you got a very busy weekend coming up.
It's a busy weekend, but with all of these wonderful people, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Coming up right behind us.
Hopefully you've had a lot of fun watching tonight. Hopefully this is the start of what is a very fun homecoming weekend for UW-Madison. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of it.
Yeah. All right. Badgers. Go Badgers. Let's beat Penn State. Thank you all for tuning in to our streaming show. And I hope we'll be back next year, Mark. This was great.
I hope we will too. Thanks so much for being with us.